Whoo-wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. So, Donnie B all day, shredder. So, here's the deal. We're going to do a budget buoy today. This one was actually requested by a couple different people. This is the Renegade Bowie by Runner. We're going to get through this, but before we do, I told you something was coming. I dropped a couple hints. I was talking about different things. Scab, Choir Boys Cutlery, is on his way to 2,000. He's getting beep really close, really close, which means it's coming soon, which means I had to have his giveaway ready. And I told you I'm not doing a blade, right, for Scabs giveaway. And you think, why no blade? It's Scabs giveaway. And I thought, why not some Armor of the Gods? So, I just went and picked this up. So somebody is getting a $100 medieval helmet, with liner, boop, so you can wear it. Ba, 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 ba. And this is going to be the giveaway. You could use this as a display piece. You could go to Renaissance fairs, which I'm doing tomorrow, and you can wear this guy. I mean, this is a beast of a helmet. It is awesome. I actually had to get it home when I was on my Harley, and I didn't wear this because this is going to somebody, and I thought that would be disrespectful. So what I did is let's show you. So this got a little pin right here. All you do is lift that around the pin, and the whole thing opens up, right? So, and then this closes with a pin, and boom, you got a helmet. So I literally rode on my Harley after picking this up, rode home down the highway, and wearing this guy, and it was cool, man. A lot of people like beeping and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to oil this up real good. I'm going to wipe off all my handprints. I'm going to oil it up, and I'm going to saran wrap it because, you know, it is carbon steel. You don't want it to rust on you. But how cool is that? So for Scabs 2000 giveaway, which is right around the corner, I am giving away a head. Right, once yours is in it anyway. But this thing is just nasty. It is nasty. I mean, if you love collecting medieval stuff, if you have armor at home, or if you have a couple helmets, you just want a new one, this is going to be really cool. Or if you just want to wear one and be an idiot and do fun things, this if you want to take a ride on your Harley. So that's it. So that's what's going out. Let's get into this blade. I want to keep this so bad. I really do. I like it. It's a great display piece. And they're expensive, so it's not like I could just go out and buy a bunch of them. Somebody's about to be happy. All right, so let's get into it. Right away, I could tell you the sheath. Wow, I would not have expected such a crappy sheath. All right, so we are looking at a stainless steel blade with a nylon sheath. We have, well, it's a lot thinner than I would have guessed. It's a, let's see, stainless steel. Trying to see if I can read what it says on there. Let's see if we can see it together. Oh, it's backwards for me though. Oh, that's just the numbers. Okay, stainless steel, handcrafted in China. RR, what is that? 681. It's backwards for me. Ridge Runner. All right, so that's what we have now. It's supposed to, I'm assuming, with like the Timberwolf and the Rambo, it's got that whole handle shape. Blade is nowhere near either of those. I mean, it is nowhere near. At least there's fullers on both sides, which I'll give him credit for. This nylon sheath is garbage. Garbage. It'll hold it though. It'll hold it. You can throw it right on your belt, and it'll carry. Really weird, man. It's so light. It's weighted weird. The guard and the pommel are both stainless. Your pins are stainless. It is true full tang, so give it credit there. Man, it is something to be desired right there. So we have a 9 3/4 inch stainless steel blade, pack of wood handles, and a 15.5 inch overall knife length. So now, as far as the actual comfort of the grip, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's in my hand right now, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can hold this. Yeah, It's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. I can try and twist it. It's kind of squared and it's kind of plain. There's not a lot of contouring, yet somehow, I don't know why, it works. It really, really works. Balance for a light blade, it spins around pretty good. As a chopper, we'll have to see. I'm pretty sure if I hold it way down here at chopping, it's going to be really well. If I hold it up by the guard, you could feel right away. And the weight difference between here and here, when it comes down to front of the weight, belly, way different. And you could see that is a straight stock that they just turned and cut through. So there's no real belly happening. The swedge is unsharpened, so it would be good for camp type stuff if you're going to baton. How will the steel hold up? I have no idea, but we're about to find out. So let's take this thing out and give it a whirl. It does have a choil, and you know I do love a good choil. So your tight work will be all right. Let's see though if it is a edge ready. Well, it's cutting hairs. I don't know if it's shaving hairs, but it's definitely cutting. Actually, yeah, look at that. Oh, you guys can't see it. I can see it, but you can't. There you go. You see that little bird's nest on there? Right there. It is, it comes sharp enough to remove hair. All right, so full disclosure. Okay. Is that right? All right, so let's go swing this puppy. So as I'm walking outside, I'm looking here and I'm starting to wonder if it really is true full tang. You see those spaces? It seems like they go beyond where this would come up, because you see how that's round and it looks like it would go right into that little guard there. Why is there a cut? I don't know, unless they cut out a slab for the guard and it's still true full tang, or let's see if I can get that focused, or if it's just a shroud like on the Rough Riders. I don't know, but if it is a shroud and it's strong, then you know, okay, do you type thing. I can't complain about it. But if it's a shroud and something breaks, then we will all know what's really good or bad about this thing. So let's try a straight up push cut here. I told you they did a good job on the edge. It's sharp. It's sharp. It's sharp. All right, that's it. Let's go inside. It's done. So literally, I mean, that's not too bad. Let's see how the penetration on this guy is. Ugh. Oh man, it's moving the stump. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That actually went in there pretty deep. Yeah, the stump is getting a little weak in its old age, but I got some more. That went in pretty darn good. Let's check the balance. It should have pretty good balance. 4 foot drops. Boop. There's one. Do that again. Now, some people are confused on these tests. The balance, 4 feet in the air, is enough room for a knife to begin to turn depending on how the balance is. So I go from stump to tip, has to be 4 feet in the air. And that's how I know I can get a pretty good idea on how it's going to balance out. When I do hard downward throws, this is mainly, it's to check a couple things. Yeah, it's going to check the bite, but mainly I want to see if the handle scales are going to rattle, come loose at all, and I want to see if we're going to get any bending or defaulting in the tip. I see one dog, I see 2 dogs. Good. There we go. That was a good hard one right there. And it's in there. So everything's on there pretty good. I mean, you could see it's not built all that great. It does have some issues, but I actually don't mind that, you know. That kind of thing, I care more about if the knife works than if it's a piece of art. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, speaking of art. So that's all I really care about as far as that's concerned. Consoined. Let's see if we can't take a chunk out of old Lumpy here. So this is the log that broke the Gilhibben Survival. Survival, whatever it's called. This is the one that broke it. So if this thing can survive through this, then it's already one up on the Hibben. Even though it's United Cutlery, not really Hibben. But still a Hibben design. And it was designed poorly. Get through that big old... Look at that. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. That sliced a knot in half. That was a hard knot. A hard knot. I like termite stuff in there. But let's see. No warping at all. I'm actually incredibly surprised upon that. This thing so far outperforms the Gilhibben Survival Knife. That's pretty good. I just feeling this, I wasn't sure how it was going to do. I mean, look at this. Look at how much it took off of this big knot here, and that's a pretty hard piece. I hear some kind of almost looseness. Maybe there could be a little rattle in here, but you can't feel it with your hand, so who cares about that? But that right there, that was actually impressive. That was actually impressive. You hear that? So that tells me that it could be internal behind the scales if this isn't moving. If the guard isn't moving, when you're hearing rattling, it could be inside. We will see what we can see on that. As far as just initial first thing, now remember, when you're batoning for firewood, you're getting kindling, you're not going through these. You're not going to do it. So that's actually a pretty good test. It's a pretty good test. So as far as I'm concerned, that's at least one win, because I wouldn't be getting that rattling if I wasn't doing that to it, right? So let's go through the extension cord by hitting it, and boom. So, and boom goes the dynamite. So there you go. Three pieces. And is that caca on the edge, or is that it? Nope, it was just caca on the edge. Edge is good. The edge is good. All right, let's keep going. Well, as you can see back there, I've been cutting a lot of trees. I've been cutting up a lot of trees. All right, let's take a few whacks at one of the ones that cut. Oh man, talk about bite. Look at that. Man, that is nice. Now I am getting some definite internal rattling, but so far it isn't changing the performance of the blade. Ooh, hey, oh, so far that's not so bad. I gotta say that the thin blade is really helping it as far as just diving through soft wood. And the edge is done well. Watch this bite. Watch this. I'm gonna get a little closer to you guys so you can actually see like the bite. Look at that. That's not bad, guys. That's not bad. Let's see if we can't just take out that chunk, what we just did there. That's pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. Man, you go into some, I don't know what's going on over there. You go into some not thinking you're going to be impressed, and then they completely impress you. And still, I have no idea what's happening there. The guard is tight. Something is going on behind these scales, but if it's going to work, it's going to work. Man, look at this. It is just shredding without hitting the wood, right? And I'll show you the difference. You see all this brown? That's getting off of the bark without getting all the way through. Let's clear some of that off of the edge, some of that sticky gooey stuff. And now we're gonna push a little harder. You see that white? That's how good the edge is. That's how well the edge profiling is. Do you hear that? Somebody's in their car just singing away. Oh, I gotta catch up with the dogs. Hey! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So apparently the song made it on the radio and I can hear what it is. There was a girl with cancer who tried out for like America's Got Talent or something like that. And she wrote her own song about life is okay even though she has cancer. And somebody over here is singing that song, which means this girl got signed. And it was a really cool song, so it works out. But I'm trying to see. Let's see, I can't see. I just want you to be able to hear it. Her window just went up. So there's some lady in a parking lot over there, and she's just singing away to this song. I think that's funny. All right, so, man. All right, here's the deal, guys. I don't hate this. I can't begin to pretend to hate it. I wanted to kind of maybe not like it, but this thing is absolutely working. Not sure if it'll break on a throw. I don't want it to break now that I know it works, but we're gonna give it a throw anyway because that's kind of what we do here. Uh-oh. So that was actually pretty good. It hit here, right on the top, but it was actually going the right direction. I do have a loose scale, so I can feel that. Oh, I did the same thing. I'm throwing high. So the light balance, I'm throwing it like a big buoy, but it's so light, it's just getting away from me. So I have to tone down the throw. First try. Foo! You know, there's something about throwing a knife for the first time and just making it stick just like that. For the first time ever. First time. Never threw this before. First try. Whew. All right, so here we go. Here we go. The Ridge Runner, whatever the hell it's called. Renegade, maybe? I don't know. It's on the box. I'll figure it out. Do I recommend it? Will it work? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on in there. What I do know is it's comfortable. It's sharp. It's good for chopping. And if you don't do anything hardcore with it, you're not probably going to get that loosening. If you're using it as your regular camp knife, yeah, go ahead. If you have a scout in the family or a kid who wants his first big knife, what is this, like 25 bucks somewhere in there? I don't even know, maybe cheaper. Why not? Why not? It's a budget knife that's made for like medium heavy work, right? This isn't going to be your go-to, just use it for everything and anything. Can it baton? Yeah, it can. It actually can baton. But if I was going to use it for batoning, it would be for strictly kindling and definitely pieces without knots, light pieces. Using it for that, I think you could actually get a lot of use out of this. And then doing your chops, thin trees, things like that, definitely a lot of use out of it. Just your regular camp stuff, you can get some definite use out of it. Let's give one good look at this edge before we wrap it up. And really, look at this. Nothing. Look at the no warping. It automatically beats the Hibben Survival. It automatically beats the Schrade Walmart buoy there. I can't remember what it's called. The cheap one, you know, the $20 Walmart buoy. The old timer buoy, that's what it is. It beats that. It beats that. That one warped like crazy, just waves all the way through. This guy, if you can put up with a little bit of rattle, who cares? If your scales come loose, like if this thing comes too loose, then what I'll do is just pop them all the way off and JB weld it and then put them right back on. I guarantee you all the rattling will be gone, and this is a very serviceable knife. It will easily be able to be used. So I'm not overly impressed because it is what it is. It's a budget Bowie. It's just fact. It is what it is. But I can tell you this, it's a good budget Bowie. It's a budget Bowie that will get the freaking job done. Does it compare to some of the other ones in this class? Maybe not. Maybe not. It's not as heavy a hitter, but it will get the freaking job done. Speaking of getting the job done, I am Donnie B all day, hungry for some Bob's Burgers. And until next video.